Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like.
Football fans, listen up. Ever thought insulting other teams makes you a fan? Spoiler alert. It doesn't. It's like a cat claiming ownership of a fish tank, completely absurd. And patriots throwing shade at other countries? Come on, we all know your country has its quirks too. If you're knocking someone's beliefs or looks, what's the score? You're a human? Nah, you're more like a bad referee. So let's trade insults for high fives and cheer for kindness, folks. Because being decent is the real MVP.
Woke up to pebbles hitting my window. What a wake-up call. Turns out it's my long-lost classmate shouting, "Yuka, let's walk." After 4 years, it's like we were never apart. So we hit the streets and relived old memories under the moonlight. And you know what? We totally ignored how weird it was for a guy to throw rocks. Note to self. Next time, use a text. Imagine missing 4 years only to get a rock concert outside your window. Imagine long-distance love where your boyfriend turns up in an apron totally naked. I was drowning in work and whining about my messy place. Fast forward to me dragging myself home after another brutal day at work. And what do I find? Mr. Nude Chef. The apartment glitters, the dishes sparkle, and he's serving pie like a pro. Seriously, why can't I get that level of service every day? Spoiler alert. I definitely cried happy tears.
Imagine a bearded guy trying to cheer up a crying schoolgirl on a bus. I leaned in, bulged my eyes, yanked a chunk from my beard, and started this wild chant. Which, Grandpa, Gray Bear, suddenly. The whole bus erupts in laughter. Even the girl stops crying. Moral of the story: sometimes, all you need is a hairy distraction to turn tears into giggles. Bored in class? Meet Beaver Man? While others took notes, I was busy crafting epic tales of Beaver Man, battling the evil Mr. Dirt, who wanted to turn forests into malls. Picture this. Superhero made of fur. And his arch nemesis? A guy with a dirt obsession out to ruin nature. Spoiler: the forests fight back. Who knew graduation would come with such a wild saga? Thinking of publishing this insanity. What do you think? You'll never believe what my dog did when I got home late. Picture this. It's 9 p.m. I rush in after a long day, and there's my pup leash in mouth, looking all guilty. Why? Because he's literally pooping right in front of the door. I mean, can we talk about timing? The ears are down. He's shaking as if he just confessed to stealing my pizza. If this isn't a sorry not sorry moment, I don't know what is. Let's be real though. Who's the real boss here?
Ever wished your birthday could be in summer? Well, I did. Growing up in Siberia, my birthday meant snowdrifts up to the second floor. Meanwhile, my brother partied in July with shashliks. Fast forward, now I'm in Australia, where February is the hottest month. Imagine me swapping snow for sun and celebrating like a beach goddess with champagne and BBQ. So if you're dreaming of a summer birthday, listen up. The universe might just deliver. Who said wishing on a star doesn't work?
Think you know love? Meet the guy who spent 3 years building an elevator, yes. An entire elevator. Why? Because his wife was tired of being dragged up the stairs every time. Imagine their joy when they zoomed right up to the balcony in just 3 seconds. That's not just love. That's dedication with a side of engineering. So next time you complain about a little inconvenience, remember this couple. Love isn't just about flowers. It's also about DIY projects that take longer than your last relationship.
Ever been so fit that you think compliments are about you? I get it. So there I was, grocery shopping, feeling fabulous, when some dude says, nice buns. I take a bite. I thought he meant my buns. Spoiler alert. He actually meant the bakery goods. I slapped him in surprise. 1 minute he's hungry for pastries, and the next he's just hungry for a slap. Talk about a breadcrumbing misunderstanding. Next time, just point to the bakery. Buddy!
Ever said, forget my birthday, but secretly wanted a surprise? Yep, that's me. Coming home all sad, thinking no one cares, when bam, lights flash. People jump out yelling happy birthday? Surprise party? Check. It's like I'm living in a cheesy rom-com, but what if everyone forgot? Cue the sad trombone. So, really, if I say don't celebrate, just know I'm over here dreaming of balloons and cake. Ever tried getting your roads fixed and ended up chatting with Putin? I did. After a month of bureaucratic chasing, I stumbled upon an impressionist online. So, one day chap, I staged a call where I complained about officials and asked him to fix our potholes. Yep, I sent it to every public servant I could find. A week later, to my shock, we had brand new asphalt. Remember, folks, if you can't beat 'em, just get a Putin impersonator on speed dial. Never lose hope.
So, I'm leaving the clinic when a girl behind me looks like she just survived a wild party. She's swaying, heels clicking like they're auditioning for a horror film. Suddenly, she gets a call and says, "Infertility while sobbing." Turns out she wasn't drunk, just emotionally wrecked. Moral of the story: heels can be dangerous, but feelings, they hit harder. Let's stick to flats, ladies.
Ever heard a kid drop a truth bomb out of nowhere? So my son's been playing rock, paper, scissors and wins. The other kid sulks, and my son, being the philosopher he is, asks, "What the heck?" Cue my parental panic. I mean, can you blame him? It's rock, paper, scissors, not Shakespeare. But now, I've got to give him the how to speak like a grown-up lecture. Parenting. When you realize kids are just tiny comedians with zero filters, who else has had this joy of parenting? Let me know below. Ever been judged for serving tea? 6 months ago, my friends came over and rejected my tea like it was expired milk. Fast forward, I got crafty. Opened the tea bags, tossed it in the teapot, and they were sipping like it was fine wine. They even praised it. What happened to the cheap bag tea drama? Turns out, presentation is half the battle. So next time, serve that bang tea with style. Ever seen someone fight a chair? My husband came home drunk and declared war on our living room furniture. He kicked the chair, yelled, "Are you bullying me, you piece of trash?" and then tackled it like a UFC champion. There we were, half asleep, watching him twist the chair's leg while shouting, "Did you get that?" Spoiler, the chair lost. Now he can't remember a thing, just sipping pickle juice in a blanket, looking confused. What's funnier than a man getting schooled by a chair? Tune in to find out. So my tough dad, a driving instructor by day, turns into a kitten race car driver at home. Picture this. He's hissing like a cat, crawling on all fours, and trying to fit under the couch like it's his mission. The cherry on top, he carries the kitten after bath time like it's the world's tiniest baby. Who knew a man with a serious face could turn into a cuddly cat parent? In a household of tough guys, the real tough one is a softie. Ever seen a pigeon trying to woo a date? There I was at the train station, witnessing the craziest bird courtship. One pigeon stood on one leg like he was auditioning for a ballet, while his lady love sat there, completely oblivious, until the train approached. As she got ready to fly away, I realized she was only standing on one leg because the other one was missing. Talk about a one-legged love story. Love can be a tough game, especially for pigeons. Who knew romance could be so handicapped? Want to express your love? Buy a bouquet so big it could be considered a floral skyscraper. But here's the twist. I'm adding a puzzle with thousands of pieces. That's right. I'll tell her those pieces represent her love for me. She'll smile through the tears of assembling a 2,000-piece floral montage. Will she be touched or just puzzled? Only time will tell. Let's see who really loves who here bring on the romance. Imagine this. You're just walking home, and a guy with hair that could compete with a shampoo commercial stops you. "Palatov girl, smile for me," he says. I mean, oui, how could I not? One hug later, he's not just a stranger, but my bag carrying knife. Fast forward 2 months, and he's still my favorite hair model. Who knew a grocery trip could lead to a rom-com? Just remember, folks, smiling might just carry you away. Literally. So, Antem see you. I pick up this guy who looks like he's auditioning for an Olympic team tracksuit. Beanie and sunflower seeds flying everywhere. I suggest plugging in his phone to jam to his faves totally normal taxi stuff. Right? He connects, and boom! We're suddenly engulfed in classical music. I mean, who knew this guy could vibe with Bach? His eyes are closed like he's at the symphony. Talk about a plot twist next thing. I'd expect him to start conducting. Can you picture that? My taxi turning into a concert hall out of nowhere.